साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय धीमहि तन्नः सर्वः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Om Shri Sai Ram, offering our most humble and collective pranams at the divine lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba. Hearty welcome and loving Sai Ram to one and all to Shri Satya Sai Satchintana, a satsang on the topic Divine Message of Bhagwan Shri Satya Sai Baba to the Youth. This is a unique satsang program wherein you all will have an opportunity to ask the questions through the YouTube chat video, which will be taken up at the end of the session. We are blessed to have amidst us Sri Gopi Krishna Pidatala Sir, National Team Member, Programs and Projects, AIP Office and Convener, Sri Satya Sai National Leadership Program for Self-Transformation. It is our privilege to introduce him to all of you. Sai Ram. Dr. Gopi Krishna Pidatala has been associated with the Sri Satya Sai organization for over 40 years. One of the founding members of the popular Hyderabad Boys group, Dr. Gopi has been involved in many Seva initiatives under the Sri Satya Sai Seva organization's banner, which include the Sri Satya Sai Grama Seva concept. He has organized more than 200 plus Gram Seva programs on the divine directions of Bhagavan. With blessings of Bhagwan Sri Satya Sai Amrita Kalasham, name and concept originated during the Sri Satya Sai Mahagrama Seva Yajnam during his leadership in the state of Andhra Pradesh. Nurtured by Bhagwan for over 20 years directly, Dr. Gopi has been a binding thread to motivate hundreds of youth into the Sri Satya Sai Seva organization through his motivating talks into Seva programs. Popularly known as Gopi Bhai across the world for a 7-year to 70-year, he has deep sense of humor which keeps the audience alive in the talks. Swami used to call him Pakoda, Double Size, Bonda and Gatodgacha. He has translated many books of Telugu into English, of which the prominent one is Sri Satya Sai and Yogis. Bhagwan, in his immense grace, has appointed him as the first National Youth Program Coordinator for the Sri Satya Sai World Youth Conference and had also sent him to Chicago to speak in the first Sri Satya Sai American Youth Conference in 2007 along with Professor K. Anil Kumar. Professionally, he is the Group CEO of Vista Imaging and Media Center, Managing Director of Dinio Source India Private Limited, and the Director of Vedanga BioAg India LLP. He supports the All India President in the programs and the projects initiatives, besides being the convener of the Sri Satya Sai National Leadership Program for Self-Transformation. An accomplished sportsman in his youthful days, a national award winner for acting, Dr. Gopi is a dramatist who has directed all the skits of the Hyderabad youth in his divine presence in Prashanthi Nilayam. He is also a speaker and singer of caliber. I would now take the opportunity to ask Dr. Gopi to introduce or talk to the youth. Sir, will Gopi sir talk now or?
ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ್ ಮಾತಾಡಿಯಪ್ಪ. You see the WhatsApp ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ?
Sairam.
Just conclude and say something.
This is what I wanted to tell. Jai Sairam.
It was truly inspirational to hear Dr. Gopi Krishna talk to us today. And now we'll have the Q&A sessions from the YouTube chat window. Dr. Gopi sir, we will be putting across a few questions for you to answer and have the youth be inspired with your talks today. So the first question goes on what is your perspective towards life and your experience with Baba?
That's a good question, and I would like to answer this way. This is what I wanted to tell.
Thank you, sir. Moving on to the next question asked by Brother Sai Ganesh. How is what is your thoughts on youth today to get inspired into the youth activities?
That's a good question, man. So blah 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 blah. Yeah, this is what I wanted to say.
Thank you. Now we'll have the Karnataka State Youth Coordinator, Brother Venkatesh Patil, talk to us for a few or to say a few words.
Sairam, thank you so much, sir, for a very enriching speech. I'm sure all of us would have highly benefited from it. Once again, I would like to thank you. Jai Sairam.
Now we'll have the vote of thanks by Brother Sai Ganesh.
Om Shri Sai Ram. We are extremely grateful to our beloved Master, Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba, for blessing us with this golden opportunity. We thank Dr. Gopi Krishna Pirtala sir, National Team Member, Programs and Projects, AIP Office and Convener, Shri Satya Sai National Leadership Program for Self-Transformation. Thank you, sir. We thank Shri Venkatramana Gosavi sir, State President, Shri Satya Sai Seva Organization, Karnataka South, for his constant encouragement and support. Thank you, sir. We thank the entire IT team for their support to conduct this session seamlessly. Last but not the least, thanks to all the participants for joining us today. I pray for me that we are able to take away the message and implement it in our daily lives. We shall now conclude this session with Shanti Mantra. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. समस्तलोकाः सुखिनो भवन्तु. ओम शांति शांति शांति. जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय.